Alright, so, I don't know if I'm just a big shadow or what, because the sun is pretty much, well, actually it's not so much behind me, but it's like right above me at the best, I guess. So, I, was diagnosed with delusional disorder. I talked about this on another video on my YouTube channel. 2021 early. I requested it from right down the street here, 801 Bevel Road, Beville, South Daytona. It's called Coastal Mental Health. I've been involved with various doctors, because I've been examining myself. So I think the woman who I met with was Michelle, and of course I met with a man named Bill or Bob, and all these conversations were literally less than 5 minutes, maybe, with Bob or something. We talked about, the criminal background history that I have, which is considered perfect, but yeah, I've had charges. These prosecutors got up and ran, I guess, obviously, when I was charged with preaching the gospel in downtown Cleveland, 2008. And of course, this issue came up in 2010, which, as corrupt and racist as the police are, and how they plant or try to concoct evidence and different things, want to put things on in their own delusional minds as they are. Well, hey, reality is something was seen. They don't just go randomly. Something happened. They don't just go randomly charging people with something so specific as what I got hit with. You can look at my name. I didn't expunge this rrcourt.net, and then put in Jason WERNER. Birthday is 11/22/1979. I'm honored to be charged with those things, and I don't know if I can expunge these things. I don't know, because it did go to the grand jury, but they, for whatever reason, didn't take anything. But the reality is, you can make this excuse that it's just you're being persecutory. And that's the thing of delusional disorder. But it opened my eyes. What was it? My conversation with Michelle. She was a psychiatrist. We talked literally for less than 3 minutes. What set her off, I think, was the fact that I was saying that I was literally acting like I was seeing my children running around, for example, the swimming pool, or running around on the beach. I've literally seen my children. I can actually see it, And there's some things whereby, and that's an actual delusion. Okay, I was actually having actual delusion. I was seeing this, and then of course there's not as deep and intensive the delusional disorder, which is, you feel like you're being persecuted by maybe the police, or the big thing obviously is what pissed off these women so much to the point whereby they accuse me of abuse. Again, I'm honored. It's beautiful. And then they just get up and leave. Oh, wait a minute. This is, what's it called? I forgot what it's called. It's a part of the delusional disorder, which is, you think you're in love, but you're not. And it's like, listen, I always tell these girls, he stopped texting me. I haven't heard from him in 3 minutes. No, 3 days. He hasn't texted me. Listen, you haven't heard from the guy in 3 days, no text? I don't think he's that into you. Yeah, he got his laid. You got yours too. Don't tell me you didn't. You bet on where? Oh, Plenty of Fish, Tinder, eHarmony. Oh, but yeah, and that they guarantee that you're gonna continue with your relationship. What's that word? I think it starts with an E. Erotomania. Erotomania. You think you're in a relation, a romantic relation. Hello. I mean, I had a marriage that lasted literally 27 days, and of course the legal part of it dragged on for a while. But you can have. The thing is, I was so deceived in my own thinking. How did I get caught up in these things? There's nobody to blame for this except for me. I believed things. I actually went along with these little games, but it was because I was not living in the reality of right now. How does this look? Yeah, you fall in love immediately, which that can happen. That does happen. Kenneth Copeland and Gloria, I love it. Chuck Smith and his wife, what was her name? Damn it, he died. But that Calvary Chapel guy. They got married in less than 6 weeks, and they were together always. I'm just giving some examples of people You know, Kenneth and Gloria, obviously first date, and then of course these are some big names that you might, you know. Okay, so like Gloria, Victoria and Joel Osteen. First date, it was on, and he spilled beer. No, it wasn't her. It wasn't him. It was the people behind him. It was a Houston Rockets basketball game, and the people behind him, they spilled beer all over the. You know, of course, his dad was John Osteen, his big preacher guy, so it doesn't look good, right? So how does this look? You know, bring this girl back. But they, you know, just a first date, they got it, boom, and look at them now. They're still, you know, legally or whatever married. Well, not that it's I don't know all the specifics of it, but the fact is, we're still legally, as we know, married. So, whatever. But it does happen. Okay, fine. But these situations, Jason. So as I've studied this some more, I look at situations, and most people can look at this like, what the fuck, dude? Alex Jones? I mean, this is really kind of weird. You think 26 people were just this whole Sandy Hook thing. And he already seems extremely mentally fucked up. And there's some mental things that Rush Limbaugh had, and Anderson Cooper had. We can see these things, you know, and Rachel Maddow, and of course, yeah, Donald Trump, President Joe Biden. You know, obviously, let's stay there then. Even Barack Hussein Obama and George W. Bush. These people are all extreme racists. I mean, Barack Hussein Obama, people say he's black. I mean, you're really delusional. He's not that black. He's more Arabic. Look at his name. Hello, people, pay attention. So, and then of course you got the issue of sports, athletes. Well, where I'm going with this is that delusional disorder is way the fuck underreported, underdiagnosed. It's extremely common. It's everywhere, y'all. People in this country just don't want to whatever live in the reality, which I understand. You got some fucked up shit. We're at a new studio. I'm just throwing shit out right now. But you know, I'll just show you what I'm looking at. The view is not as good as the other view when I'm on the other chair. Alright, so there's people talking like way down through the breezeway thing. People like to talk really loud, you know, but they're talking about Amazon. I have Amazon Prime, I have Netflix. I hear them talking. Whatever, so it's you can just look at it. Like I'm gonna give you an example. President Donald Trump was on the what was he president still? Hold on a second, let me think here. Yes, he was. But the thing is, you know, that's a fucked up shit. Like, you just lost the election and you're out. And you're not passing this off until... So how the hell are you I mean, you just lost. You should... I'm thinking you should just immediately pass the baton. Even though there was fraud. Fine, well, let's go with that. But he's on the phone with these Georgia guys. I don't know if it was like late November. This is 2020. What do you call that? Maybe December, but definitely before the 6th of January, I guess, which is when Joe Biden took over, and Kamala Harris. But he was saying, like, there were people, they were trying to supervise and watch the voting count. You shouldn't have to even talk about what's happening. You should just present the evidence, dude. And that's the thing, is these courts are just so fucking corrupt that they don't want evidence. That's where the delusional disorder is also in this country. You got the police. I posted these things on my Facebook, like, what the fuck, dude? They put this stuff in their head. You know what? It shouldn't be about having to have people testify anything. Just look at the fucking evidence. Everywhere. I mean, it's criminal, civil. You got these insurance all the time, man. You hear reports about things, and it's just weird, and the guy made so much money on something that somebody on top, you know, on somebody else's back, basically. Weird, y'all. His son is beating down on the tablet here. I'm not sure how it's going to work with regard to continuing this. I don't know how much we're going to get on video too with regard to their conversation. They're so loud. So yeah, I mean, that's like amazing how much clearer CRISPR might not intuition, but discernment, I guess you call it, being able to see in other people their delusional disorder and how really common it is. Like I said, just so you all know, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, this is where I think it came from. No doctor said this. 1997. I think I've been having delusions, all kind of weird things. But still, you know, it's nice to just look at the evidence on things, whatever it might be. And evidence is what you bring into reality, because the whole delusional disorder thing is coming out of reality. And that's why I think I got too much caught up in Christianity, of not looking at the evidence of the symptoms, which in reality, I've been this sick since 2012. That's why I'm doing all these YouTube videos. Yeah, today's the 7th of August already, 2022. Sunday. I got water in my ears, y'all. I'm gonna go. I'm doing laps. I'm working on my form with regard to swimming. I'm gonna finish this off now. So, anyway, yeah, it's just a little bit, you know, the thing about delusional disorder. It's fucked up real. It's all over the place.